How difficult not to?
To leave him out, the decision of do I take him out with the pitch count rising or do I leave him in for fear that he's going to punch you if you take him out?
It's probably one of the answers too, right there. It was a tough one with him. He started the inning, 107, 108. The stuff was really good. It was still crisp. We thought he felt good. We felt like there's any game that we're going to let him go back out there. Kenley, a few guys basically down. Kenley not available tonight. It was just the game that you felt like you're going to let him go for it, and that was it. I know he didn't. Utley told me I made a good decision by not taking him out there because I was going to get hurt. He said so.
It looked like you were stomping around before you even got out there, like you thought you were going to take him out. What was the conversation like?
I just want to make sure he's okay. I knew I was going to leave him in if he was okay. If he's out of gas right there at that point and just felt like he's spinning it all, then I'm going to go ahead and get him.
Don, you mentioned that Kenley's unavailable plays a factor. How much of it too is knowing that you can put these guys another game back and you won't see them again until the last week of the season? It's maybe more than just a regular Tuesday night ball, Wednesday night ball.
No, I think you definitely know who you're playing, and you got a shot at, kind of pushing them one more back. And so you do things just a little bit differently. Obviously, we talk about it this time of year. You're going to do things a little bit differently. It's kind of why you always talk about with Clayton through the course of the year. You guys will ask me why I take him out, and really it's for games like this. You want to try to save the bullets for when you really feel like you absolutely want to let him go, and over the course of the long haul, try to keep him in check and keep him strong throughout the year.
Will he get an extra day?
We're talking about it. We're going to slip Bolsinger in. He'll pitch that second day in, what is it, Friday? I don't even know what the day is. It's Wednesday. He'll pitch Friday in San Diego. So we're talking about it until we talk with everybody. We won't keep announce which way we're going with everything.
Were you paying attention to his velocity readings in the ninth? And he was
Yep.
in the mid-90s still. Is that?
Well, that's part of it. I pretty much smooth sailing all night. A couple of tough innings in there, but not a lot of battles. It's one of the things Rick's taught me over the years with these guys. If there's not a lot of stress innings in there, it just seems to be easier on him. He had a lot of pretty clean innings, easy innings, no long extension. But again, he's throwing 94, 95, just as hard in the ninth as he was in the middle of the game. So, and he's kind of laid the gauntlet down, I think, in the sense of, it's that time of year and he wants to go.
How much do you get an opportunity just to step back and drop and marvel at what he does with 15 Ks tonight and get over 250 now?
I didn't know he had 15 tonight? Wow. During the game you have zero chance to do that. You're just into the game and just trying to stay right where, stay in the moment. At another time you look back, but I mean, you do as that game goes on. He's just an animal.
When you shuffled the rotation, I guess a couple weeks ago, Skip Latos and lined these guys up for this series, do you have in the back of your mind that it could be this close, and that's why you would want Kershaw and Greinke out here against the Giants?
Say it again.
Well, when you skip Matt Latos, line these guys up to pitch in the series, did you have in the back of your mind that this is the kind of situation you guys would potentially be facing, very close games where you needed your aces?
Well, I think you just assume when you play those guys, you're going to be in tough games. All year long, we really haven't been able to kind of get everybody lined up when we play them. This is last year we were able to do it a lot, and it seemed like every time we faced them, we had Greinke and Kershaw in that mix. This is the first time we've really been able to kind of get them, get our best three guys basically pitching this series. And so obviously we when we had those off days, we move guys around to get these guys involved in this series for sure. You don't know what kind of game it's going to be, but you also know that you have what you want to do going forward, and that's where Bolsinger's always fit in, knowing that at a certain point you want to give everybody extra time.
Does this feel like a playoff series?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I mean, you still know you got games. Obviously, the playoffs, it's kind of like you have crash landings there. Here, you know, you have a chance to, you know, it's not the last day, but I do think you know that you don't want to let these guys, if you've got them down at all, you want to try to keep them there.
Can this series give you a mental edge for the 4 up there at the end of the month?
Next series is a really tough series. Man, it been through too many series with the Giants and doing the Red Sox Yankee thing. It's really a letdown. It's going to be a tough series for us up there. It's going to be a really important series. It's just natural. You talk about it. You talk to the guys about it. We're going to have to fight it up there, up in San Diego. So it's going to be a big series for us.
How about Chase coming through tonight in the clubs there?
Yeah, he's for me. He's just, this guy's a pro. So you know, you just feel good about having him on your club. It's a different mentality and a different tone to the way we play. You know, added in with Jimmy, and obviously we want to get Howie back. But this is just another addition of a guy that comes to play every night.
Talk about trying to keep the momentum going here though for the weekend.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You just got to fight. You got to get going. Our pitchers are going to be really important. Matt's going to be important tomorrow.
Is Andre okay?
He's probably going to be sore. We'll see. Hit that ball pretty good off there, and we'll see where it goes.
Justin, though, anything with his hand? I know he stayed in, but does he need X-rays or anything? Or?
I'm not sure if he got an X-ray during the game. I thought they were going to X-ray him real quick, but they left him in there. I think he's okay. We'll see tomorrow.